Hey everybody, Sorvius here, and today is a special episode. It's not really an episode, it's just a bonus for you guys. I want to show you some of the server, specifically the project we've been working on for a little while, which is our regional distribution factory. It's an actual factory made in Minecraft. Ooh, there's our condominiums. Well, one of them. Pretty sweet. I think the ship is in the distance also. The epic ship made by Tim. You can't really see it from here, but if you get converted to our server, you can see it. Maybe I'll sneak preview it from over here. Oh, isn't it wild? And there's our great town of Moria down below. But the distribution center, I don't know if I consider it a digital diamond. It's pretty big and it actually works, but I guess I'll let you be the judge. But anyway, this track here, I had chests over here, and I built a DC link to send them through to test the facility. And this is the facade of the place. It is pretty large. It's a 23 by 50, or I should say 28 by 50 plant at the very, very top of the world. You cannot build above the top of the roof there. And then we have this access system that gets you up there. But it's on our server right now. It's pretty cool, and it's functional. I have a couple of test chests set up so you can see inside here. This is also not finished because we have to build the sort stations and the storage over here for extra items. And then on the far side over there would be the outbound department, which is just putting chests out to send to our storage in town or to other projects that people need resources. It's basically a factory that receives and ships resources along the server. It's located right in the middle of everything. And these are the inbound receiving stations. And each one of these has a torch and a button. It's also numbered. This is lane 2, and this is lane 1, and so on and so forth. So basically, when a chest is sent to the DC, it enters one of these receive lanes. Now, it always chooses the lowest possible receive lane in here by number. So it'll always go to 1. If 1 is full, it'll go to 2, 3, 4, all the way up to 8. If all 8 receive stations are filled, an alarm goes off. I don't have it made yet, but the alarm goes off, and you see some lights flashing over on the far side of the building there, and somebody needs to run and press the emergency receive switch, which will receive all 8 stations at once. But if you can pick from any one of these you want to. You can release any cart you want to the sort stations that are going to go over here. But and I've set up a couple of test carts to show you this. If let's say 1, 2, and 4 were filled and 3 was empty, and you released number 1, it would go to number 1. If you released number 2, it would go to 2 again. You could fill up stations 3 through 8, and it would go back to number 1. And just like that. So it always chooses the lowest one. It's pretty sophisticated. I'm going to show you how it works in the background here, but I also wanted to make it kind of fancy. So what I'll do is send this first cart here, and it's going to go. Imagine this cart is coming from some project or one of the DC Link kiosks that we're going to have plotted around the landscape. And there it is. The first one is set because it was sent. Now when that's set, I'm going to turn this on and send another chest. This is maybe coming from a different project, and that's going to light up the second lane. When it's lit, there it is. Let's send a third one. I'm going to turn this off too so that it doesn't mess up. Alright, go ahead. You're allowed. Alright. So that's going to go to the third lane because the first 2 are full. And there it is. And let's do another one. Let's do a 4th one. So now there's 4 chests coming into the DC, and that should fill the first 4 receive lanes. Very nice. Alright, so these receive lanes are full. If I'm on sort station 2 and I release this cart just by pushing the button here, and there it comes, and now that one's released and it would go to a sort station. So now lanes 1, 3, and 4 have to be received. Let's receive lane 1. Alright, and there comes the cart, so you can get your stuff to sort it out. So 1 and 2 are received, 3 and 4 are still active. Alright, if I send station 2 now, it's going to appear in receive lane 1 instead of 2 because 1 is the lowest available receive lane there is. And there's the light. So let me receive station 3 here, and then it comes out slowly. Let me try it again. There it is. Sometimes it takes another press. So now 3 is full. I'm going to send the cart from 3 to receive station 2 since 1 is filled. And the light comes on. There it is. And I'll receive station 4. There it is. Out it comes. And I'll send that over, and it will appear in station 3. And very nice. And then of course 1, 2, and 3 are full, and I send the cart from station 1, which is actually from number 2, and it will fill station 4. Alright, and there it is. Now I'm going to receive lane 4, lane 3, and lane 2. So I want to show you how this works. Whoops. Looks like looks like I didn't whoops. Let me try to, there we go. Push you out of there. Alright, so now that I received that, but all the other lanes are full, 2 is the lowest right now, so it's going to appear number 2. I'll re-receive that, and there we go. Get rid of this. And I just set, I don't think I'm going to keep this. I might, but I just set this up so that it was I could demonstrate this. Oh, there's Coley. Doesn't know he's on camera. So anyway, I'm going to show you how this works. Oh, hey, Cole. You're on YouTube. Cole is actually building some really amazing things on this server, but we can't show them to you. They're top secret. Really. I'm demonstrating the DC. I gotta go in the maintenance store here. Yes, we have maintenance. And here is the innards. I've been talking about this for weeks. And he's like, what? Okay, this is how it works. I'll keep the rain on. Ah, yeah, ah. That's being British for you. No, I'm just kidding. So here's all the receive lanes, and this is actually a pretty simple design, but it was a really, really, really hard thing to figure out. Because I've had to figure out how to get this cart to suspend itself until the, how's it coming along? I had to figure out how to get this cart so that it would suspend itself until you pressed the button. And there's probably other ways to do this, but this way is very compact. It fits in a 4x5 space, and it's doing this floating thing. It wouldn't do that in single player. It would just sit there on the edge. But basically, when the cart comes in, it hits against this pole and falls onto the angled track, and then has just enough momentum to stay on the detector rail, but also suspend itself on the edge, as you see here. While it's sitting here, the inverted redstone that it activates turns the torch on. So you know that that lane has... How am I at it? Okay. He doesn't realize what's happening. Jeepers. Ah, yeah. Anyway, it turns the torch on, telling you that there is something in that lane. It also goes outside, and I'll show you this too, and flips the track that that cart came in on to the next one. So then that way another cart won't come in here, it'll come in the next lane. And the same thing happens on this lane. When it stops, it activates that track and that torch and switches the next track on, so it just bumps it to the next one. That way if you receive one, the torch goes out, the track switches back, and the lowest possible one will be able to be received. I think it's a pretty smart and sophisticated system. But that's not all. The next step is when you actually operate the thing. Oh, hey, Coley! When you operate it, this piston pushes this piece of track over. Hey, Cole, do me a favor. Press the button on lane 1. When he pushes this button, it's going to push this out. It's going to act. Do you see how it did that? Sweet. What happens is, when this pushes over, it actually angles itself up to the detector rail, and it's lit by this redstone torch, these 3 track pieces combined. And that the cart is teetering on the edge, so it tips itself and goes down and then shoots out of this. Alright, he's going to send it again. It's going to suspend itself, and then we'll be able to see. There it is. Perfect. It's okay. You can receive it. So when he pushes this, this is the magic right here. Push button. What is he doing? Why is he down there? Why? Why? Why would you do that? Oh well. That's my rage for the day. Where'd he go? Where the hell did you go? You idiot. What? Why? Where is he going? How are you disappearing and reappearing? I swear if he's using a mod, he's toast. Technically this will still work. What the heck did he do? This video is not supposed to be this long. Hired help. What? From where? Where the heck did he go? He didn't log out, did he? No. Interesting. Yeah, so he pushes this, it's quick. But that will angle up, and there it goes. Sweet! So that's how it works. And I'm pretty proud of that system, even though... There it is again. I guess I was in the way for that one. So we'll just kind of help that along. There we go. I don't think that the torch is lit. Oh yeah, it is. Yeah, because it's on the detector. Yep. Light comes on over here to tell you that there's something in there. Yes. And if you send another one, it will appear in the next available lane. So that's it. That's the RDC. One thing I will do also. Yeah, we're using the Bucket Mod Essentials right now to do all this. The last thing is the actual lane switching. Sweet. The lowest lane number. Yeah, he's enjoying it. I guess this is a pretty cool idea. So now we're going into maintenance. And back here is how this all works. Each one of these is wired to its respective track above. So right here, you notice that the lane is switched because that cart is there. So it'll just keep, the next one will travel right along. It'll skip this one because that one's unpowered, which I actually had to invert because it was the first one. Now this one is powered because there's something there. This one is not, so it'll go in this one. When that drops, then the next one will go over here, all the way up. When it hits all 8, like I said before, the alarm goes off, and you need to release all of them, or you're going to get a backup on that angled part. When you release it, they'll come back down out of station 8, and that's it. So this is it. I'm not going to show you anything else. I wonder what's going on over there. Interesting. Well, I have to find out if you get whitelisted. So yeah, this is the Regional Distribution Center. We're going to do a video of it when it's all done and people are actually quote-unquote working in it. But yeah, that's it. It's pretty cool. I'm excited. Let me see what happens if I receive this while that's going. Did it go in 3 or did it go in 1? Ah, it went in 1 because it made it there before the other cart was released. So that's pretty cool. Although this is gonna now go in 3. Awesome. So yeah, this works. I'm proud. And I'll catch you guys in the next video where I'm going to show this completed and maybe some of the actual other buildings on the server. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you later. Oh yeah.